Hello. So today my ocean in crisis presentation is about sea star wasting syndrome. So sea star wasting syndrome, also known as SWS, is a disease that sea stars get from multiple reasons. So the number one reason that most people believe they get it is due to bacteria and like sort of a small parasite bacteria that destroy the structure of the sea star. Most sea stars, when they get this disease, they obviously die, and they do that by sort of turning into a mush sort of thing, by with softer body tissue and limited movement. So, so sea star wasting syndrome has had a lot of really negative effects on the ecosystem, and it's really easily transmissible to other sea stars. So it affects other nearby ecosystems and other oceans as well. So, according to a recent study at UC Santa Cruz, SWS is known as the biggest marine epidemic in recent history, as it affects many important and populous sea star populations. So, the main reason that SWS is so important is because it's, as I said before, it's the largest disease epidemic to have ever, happened among marine organisms. Also, is that since sea star wasting syndrome, even though it's all about sea stars, it doesn't only affect sea stars, because sea stars are dying so easily due to the syndrome. A popular prey for sea stars, such as mussels, they have an increase in population because there are less sea stars around to eat them. So mussels are filter feeders who feed on algae and small plankton. And because there are more mussels, there are more algae and small plankton that are getting eaten up in that ecosystem. So there's less small plankton around for other filter feeders as well. So sea star wasting syndrome also kind of relates to global warming, because global warming actually has some ties with sea star wasting syndrome. So the science director of UC Davis, Joe Gatos, he stated that the warmer waters of the ocean, due to global warming, they actually make the disease transmissible easier. They kind of they can transmit to other sea stars a lot easier. That it can travel easier in warmer waters. So so due to warmer waters, it's transmitting easier, and yeah, that's how that's related. So it's been around for multiple decades now, and it doesn't show any sign of slowing down. So definitely an issue that we need to prevent as soon as possible. So what we can do right now is, since, as I said before, sea star wasting syndrome has a really close tie with global warming. So basically, if we were to try and limit global warming, like any efforts towards eliminating global warming, then you'd automatically be helping fight sea star wasting syndrome as well. So as well as other than just sea star wasting syndrome, just combating global warming, that would also help fight many other issues that are going on in the world's oceans other than sea star wasting syndrome. So no direct cure or practice has been discovered by scientists yet to stop the disease. But yeah, as of right now, all we can really do is just try and reduce human impact on global warming, and just hope for the future that there are less ecosystems that are affected by the disease.